Yes, people. Hope all is well. Welcome to this good morning Liverpool talking transfer stream. We've got lots of things to talk about. Luis Diaz has officially announced his farewell to Liverpool Football Club. We're going to be reading that message in a minute. He's also announced as a Bayern Munich player. We've got Isak updates from the Athletic regarding the transfer of him. Tyler Morton looks like he's agreed personal terms with Lyon, and it looks like deals are moving fast. If you're joining the live stream, make sure you're hitting that likes and you are subscribing to the channel. Very important you do so. Let's dive into it. So Bayern Munich have officially announced Luis Diaz as a Bayern Munich player. As you can see, yes, he's all in the Bayern kit. He's signed until 2029. But we don't care about that. We're more bothered about his farewell message. This is what he's had to say to the Liverpool fans. Big up to everyone inside. Hit the likes. This is what he's had to say. 3.5 years that I'll treasure forever. I arrived with all the dreams in the world. I am now leaving proud of everything we achieved together. I have met incredible people, fabulous colleagues, coaches who helped me a lot, and extraordinary fans. Liverpool is needed, a special team, and I will keep everyone in my heart. The cycle ends here, and it is so gratifying to look back and realise how happy we were, not only because of the trophies we won, but for the union and the friendship that made it all possible. There were ups and downs, as there always are, but there was always truth, as it should be in family. It's good to be leaving of a duty fulfilled, and the most of all, to be leaving a champion. It would have been the perfect goodbye if we hadn't have lost one of ours in such a tragic way. As I said, and I repeat, I carry everyone with me in my heart, but one of them in particular, Diego, I will never forget him. We will never forget him. Thank you for everything. You never walk alone. That is actually a beautiful tribute. That is actually a beautiful tribute. I'm not even gonna lie, man. That's a beautiful one right there. That's beautiful. The way he included Diego at the end, spoke about being a champion, spoke about the love of the affair with the fans. It's sad, but life unfortunately kind of moves on now, and Luis Diaz is no longer a Liverpool player. He is a Bayern Munich player now. So yeah, big up to everyone in the side. Look, it's going to be a quiet stream because Liverpool do kick off in about an hour and 40 minutes. So I thought I'll jump on for an hour, then what we're going to do is we're going to go live for the watch along. Let's dive into some of the comments though. And then what we'll do is we'll get into the Isak stuff. Let me know if I'm lagging, by the way, chat. Big up, good morning. Smash the likes and subscribe. Yep. Diaz announced as a Bayern player. Yep, lovely message. Yep. You've been wanting to leave for 2 years. I think he's been wanting to leave for about a year. Big up, fella. Smash the likes. How are you? I'm good, mate. I am good. I'm good. Looking forward to watching Liverpool in about an hour and 40 minutes. So, yes, let's dive into the Isak. stuff because I know everyone's going to want to. This is what I've just seen this year. I truly believe if I can win the Ballon d'Or one day, I want to be regarded as one of the best players to ever play football. Go on, lad. That's the ambition. But there's some big news regarding Alexander Isak, regarding the Athletic. Liverpool are now likely to redouble their efforts to sign Alexander Isak. Now that Isak has told Newcastle he wants to leave, the dynamics are different. The Athletic report on this, Liverpool are basically going to be going all in, as we know. And that should obviously be the case anyway. Of course, we should be going all in. What else should we be doing? And personal terms now basically being agreed. Alexander Isak and Liverpool have reached an agreement in principle for a contract until 2030. An annual salary of 11.25 million and an option to extend until 2031. A lot of people saying it's true. A lot of people are saying it's true because it is looking like personal terms have ultimately been reached. Personal terms agreed. But if you're new to the live stream, people, make sure you're hitting them likes and you're subscribing to the channel. We've got 30 of you inside. Let me run a poll. I'm going to run a poll. How is... No, we'll say smash... No. How is everyone? We'll run that as a poll. Good. Feeling crap. Meh. There we go. Sonny, if you want to jump on the stream, mate, I'll send you the link. If you want to jump on, mate. We're going to be live for about an hour. No, we're going to be live until about 11. So yeah, we're going to be live for about just over the next hour. Big up footyreactstv, Sonny Chan. How are you? 150 likes at that. We're going to get 150 likes. But I am very good today, mates. I am very, 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 very good. Already on 14 likes. Let's try and push these likes up to 20, man. Come on. 20 likes. Let's try and push those numbers up if possible. But a lot of people talking about this. Isak refuses to train Judas. Wissa refuses to train Free Wissa. That is literally so fitting and so right. That's literally so right, isn't it? But yeah, personal terms looking like they've been agreed. If you've not also seen personal terms with while Leon have agreed defensive midfielder, they haven't agreed yet with Liverpool. Talks are not easy, but they are continuing the attempts. Yeah, because we rejected a bid of about 10 mil. I think if you give us 15, 20 million, I think we accept the money. Yeah, Whistle also reportedly. By the way, Newcastle have got Aaron Ramsdale on Here We Go deal. So they've got a goalkeeper in. They have got a goalkeeper in. And this is what Ben Jacobs had to say on Alexander Isak. If they bid, I think they get the job done. Interesting. What is going to happen to Simicas Gomez injury prone? All right, you want me to answer all that? What is going to happen to Simicas? I think he'll stay. Gomez, he'll stay. Ramsey stay. What? Williams as in Reece Williams. I think he'll be gone. Ramsey. Morton will be gone. Elliott will be gone. Doak, I don't know yet. Bajcetic, I think he'll go on loan. I want to say Bajcetic is injury prone, by the way. However, Kaiser and Nunes, they'll both leave. We need Margay, Angelo, Stella, Rodrigo, and Isak. Yeah, I agree. I am not saying you are wrong there, my friend. You are not wrong. But yeah, guys, we're on the way to 3K subs. If you haven't already hit the like button or subscribed, make sure you do so. We're 3 subs from 2040, so we're on the road to 2.1. You know what? I'm going to put the link in the chat. If anyone wants to join, they can join. Big up to you, mates. Hope you're well, bro. What happened yesterday will not be happening again on my channel. I can tell you that for free. But I hope you are well, my friend. Are you doing a watch along for Liverpool? Your karma? Yes, I will be doing a watch along. I will be doing a watch along. Yes. Yes, I will be doing a live watch along. We will be live. I can assure you and I can promise you that. Right, what I wanted to see was prediction and lineup. It's kind of hard to predict lineups for preseason games. I will be honest. Ben Jacobs has said this on Talk Sport this morning.
Well, you sent us a link to a house that looks like it could be available to rent in Newcastle. And it's reportedly the house that Alexander Isak has been living in. I went to check it out after the link came through, only to find the agent had taken it down. So read into that what you will.
Yeah, the plot thickens. Obviously, when we report, we try and stick to the facts, not speculate. I remember when Yuri Tielemans was supposedly leaving leaving Leicester, I should say, for Arsenal.
We're 3 likes away from 20 people, man. Let's try and get 20 likes.
Fridge to confirm
how much is Isak? Probably more than 20.
This listing was the house pretty much brand new. It is believed to be where Isak lives, according to several sources in Newcastle. But as you say, it went up, it came down, whether or not a rented house being
according to Ben Jacobs, according to his sources, Alexander Isak's house. According to Alexander Isak's house, his house is on for sale.
Gives you a clear indication on movement or not.
Remember, no, I think turn up one. I think
he's going to buy somewhere else or rent somewhere else. So I try and avoid too much of speculation, but it is true that a house believed to be owned by Alexander Isak was briefly listed as for rent and then very hastily taken down.
That's right. Some of the other stories of the day: Everton are getting busy. Ashley Maitland-Niles from Lyon potentially, and Jack Grealish on loan has been suggested.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there's substance to both of these deals. So Maitland-Niles is very high in Everton's thinking, and those talks are advancing. Regarding Jack Grealish, it's going to be interesting because the ball feels in Man City's court. So Grealish wants to leave and play regularly with a view to the fact that he could still force Thomas Tuchel's plans.
Sorry. The house was up for rent at 6,950 quid a month. Fuck me, could Isak not do better than that? I know Newcastle's probably not being paid well, but come on.
Good news is that Tuchel is not necessarily looking at younger or long-term players. If he
thinks
they
will be out
can
very
impact
soon.
And they're in form, they'll be selected.
40 of you in the building, man. Let's try and get these likes up.
Tony got selection from Saudi Arabia.
Come on, man.
Jordan Henderson is back in the fold as well, and therefore Grealish has been given some encouragement by Thomas Tuchel, but he's got to get out there and play. And it will all depend on whether, from Everton's perspective, Man City sanction alone, maybe with a buy option. Everton can't do it permanently. Otherwise, Grealish would have to make a significant wage concession. So it's all about Man City now. Everton are expected to make an approach. West Ham are quite interested in Grealish as well. I think his preference would be to stay within England and settled in Premier League football, but it's all on City because it isn't a loan. Then I'm not sure how Everton make that one work.
Yeah, sorry, I just called him Ashley and Ainsley, of course. Adama Traore, there's possibility that Nuno could be reunited with him if they can prize him away from Fulham. It looks like they're going to get Dan and Doy, and
no one cares. Right. So he did say if they bid, I think they get the job done. Is what Ben Jacobs said on Elif's. Is that what he said on Anything Liverpool YT? They got a YouTube channel. Anything Liverpool. Let's actually whip that clip up. I do want to bring up another clip. But if you've not seen this, I need to show you guys this clip, because this of Simon Jordan going ballistic at the Isak saga. We've got 40 of you in the building, man. Is the game going ahead? As it stands, mate, yes. From what I saw on Twitter, I've not seen on anything on Twitter. The team news is actually in. Team news is in. Team news is in, apparently. According to Anfield Sector, I think this is the team that they think. Liverpool, Madarashvili, Van Dijk, Kanate, Szoboszlai, Salah, Gakpo, Gravenberch, Ekitike, Kirkes, Wirtz and Bradley. I think that's the team that they think. Big up, by the way. Big up yourself, Scraps, mate. Maybe you're wrong, my guy. Yeah, this is the team. Let me see what the poll's saying. IS is, how is everyone? Good. Feeling meh. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, that's a strong lineup. That's not a bad lineup. That is not a bad lineup. No Frimpong, though. Like, surely. And where's Ekitike? Oh, Ekitike is starting. Okay. Right, I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever watched Yokohama play football, yeah? But no offense, we should be battering these. We should be absolutely slapping these up, in my opinion. That is not a bad team to kick it off. Is there an earthquake in East Asia? There is an earthquake and a tsunami, I think. A tsunami as well. But it does look like that the game is going ahead. I mean, team sheets are out right now, so I'd assume it's going ahead, isn't it? Frimpong is just going to be right wing cover. You don't think he'd be a right back cover? You honestly don't think he'd be a right back cover? But yeah, Ekitike is starting up front. So I'd assume it is, yes, going to be Madarashvili, Bradley, Van Dijk, and then that's the back four. Szoboszlai in the double pivot again. Okay, no Maka. No Maka again. New surprise there. I won't mind seeing someone like a Frimpong if I'm being truly honest. But that's a really nice team. Maka's on the bench. From what I'm seeing on Twitter, I don't think Liverpool have actually tweeted it themselves. Oh, yeah, they have. They have tweeted it. So this is what Liverpool have had to say. Here's the red lineup. What's the bench? Woodman, Percy, Endo, Nunes, Maka, Jones, Elliott, Tsimikas, Robertson, Frimpong, Rio, Morton, Stephenson, and Trey Newny. I like that team. I can't lie. I want to see Rio play again. I do. But I assume Slot will again do the whole 45-minute change thing. In my opinion. People got 55 of you in the building, man. Let's try and push these up to 30 likes. The team sheet is in. Yeah, I agree. We'll cover both. Do you like Stiller or Belabor? From what I'm seeing, I like them both. I'm picking Belabor. Do you like Mark Gay or Jamal Leone? They're all right. No centre backs for the second half, though. I want to see Rio in this team, though. Yeah, I agree, man. No centre backs. I mean, it's probably going to be Tsimikas at centre back again. You're probably going to see Frimpong either come off for Bradley or Salah, and then, or no, you could potentially you see a couple of options. Either Frimpong will come on for either Salah or Bradley. If not, he'll do one of the two. Stephenson will either go right back or centre back, maybe with a Tsimikas or a Robertson in there. And then at left back, you'll actually see a Robertson or a Tsimikas who will actually play the left back role as well. And obviously, then your Mortons will also come in as well, Trey, etc. So, man, no Endo, you know. Come on, man. Endo has to start. It's his flipping place, man. Morning, bro. Good morning to you. Good morning to the whole chat, man. Big up. But I do like this team. It's incredibly strong. Very strong team. But yeah, no, Endo's not starting in his own thing, you know. Let me also have a look. Yeah, but I'm really intrigued to see I'm about this whole lineup. I'm most excited for Szoboszlai at centre mid. I'm intrigued to see and watch him again. How is he going to adapt? Because I actually think he can do the centre mid role, because he does have the deployment. He has that energetic press. He has the energy to cover this space. Endo will play centre back. Yeah, Endo could play centre back. So yeah, we have got depth for the team. To be fair, could Liverpool get Isak today or tomorrow? I think. I don't know whenever we get. I don't know when we get here. We go, but I'm confident. The one thing I am confident in is that we do bid from this week, in my opinion. But yeah, no Alisson as well, by the way, because he had to be sent home, I think, due to a family issue. I think it was a family issue as to why he got sent home. So yeah, no Ali. Hopefully he does get well soon, whatever the issue is, and hopefully he'll be back for us. Feel sorry for him, man. To be fair, he's not looked the same, man, in the past couple of weeks. Just from watching his body language, he has not looked the same. And maybe he's just gone home for a bit of time, or actually is, family issues. Let me just update this lineup for the watch along. But yeah, no Luis Diaz, man. He's officially gone, guys. He's gone. I want to know how the people really feel about it, because I'm sad at the same time. I can't lie. I did like Lucho, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? But the new kit is out in 2 days. So hopefully in 2 days, we're actually going to properly find out kit numbers. I reckon the likes of TK will get 15. I think Verts will get 7. I think Frimpong just stinks of flipping. Probably like 30. But yeah, chat, let me know how you feel, and I'll get to the chat in just a second. there we go. Big up everyone inside, man. Let me catch up with the chat. I can't wait to see Ekitike. Yes, I'm excited to watch Ekitike in terms of the way he's actually going to be moving on the ball. In terms of, is Slot actually going to use him as a kind of like a creative striker, the way he can drop deep, pick up the ball, make runs and link up with the players. I'm really intrigued to watch Ekitike. Obviously, he's probably the most exciting one to be watching today. The South American players are really close. I won't be surprised if with Jota and then Lucha leaving was a bit too much for him. He needed a break. Possibly. Anfield Sector tweeted more news on Isak. When will Liverpool send the bid? Right, okay. People are saying Anfield Sector has tweeted some. I can't lie, that's a banging design, by the way, if you've not seen that. Like, I actually like that. As we get close. So, is this what the people are on about? Is this what they're on about? The Athletic has talked to multiple individuals regarding Alexander Isak over the past week or so, granting them anonymity to speak freely. Many of them, those conversations would point to Isak eventually leaving Tyneside and joining Liverpool, but it's not a done deal. It is not a fact. Well, we know that. We know it's not a done deal as of yet. We know as of right now, it is not a done deal. Big up, man. Got 68 of you inside, man. Let's try and push these likes up to 40. 40 likes. Big up to you, bro. Thought you were streaming at 11:15. We've been 11:15. Bro, I've been live for the past half an hour. Wait, CG, by the way, are you from the UK? You're from the UK. Big up anyway, my guy. Get to 40 likes. Yeah, man, we've got 72 of you inside. We are going to be doing a live watch along of the Liverpool game in about we're going live over there in 45 minutes. In about 45 minutes. My bad, bro. I thought you were streaming later. Yeah, it's all calm. It's all calm, man. It's all calm. Yeah, I'm from Liverpool, bro. I thought, for some reason, I thought you was from, like, America. But I want to play this clip. I do want to play this clip from Simon Jordan. We did get to finish it, but I think we got to about here. Let's get into it. Oh, for God's sake.
Nada, zilch, zip.
Respectfully, yeah. I've already got a gym membership. And I don't go Pure Gym, I go JD Gym. Like, come on, allow it. Hurry up, man. I want to play the sodding clip. Oh, what? Bro, I've just had to watch 15 seconds. I'm going to have to watch another thing. Since when have they made ads where it's double 15 seconds? Do I get that on my videos?
Newcastle to some extent, but I also feel there's a degree of irony about the
Let's listen to this prat again.
Irritation that's coming out of Isak leaving potentially to Liverpool.
Yeah, I thought he's from America.
It's not PSR base. He wants to go to a bigger club.
Yeah, you already know, bro, JD,
man. Fair to us. It was okay when you took Anthony Gordon from Everton. When Everton were in financial trouble, you forget that one, do you? Oh, okay, right. Look, I mean, will he go? I think there's a possibility. It's more about
that's
the money
actually a
he's getting
fact.
at Newcastle, and they're suggesting that that perhaps Paul Mitchell would turn around and said that he was entitled to or shouldn't be given a pay rise. There's an argument to say he shouldn't be given a pay rise. He's got a 3-year contract. Nobody broke his arm off at the wrist and made him sign the contract, did they? He signed a contract for whatever money he's on. There was another argument saying if that's the market value for the best striker in the country, and there's an argument.
I met Ali O'Deep.
That's the biggest argument, isn't it? Sure, but if you've signed a deal and
let me show you the photo.
Would Newcastle say, "Well, you broke your leg. We haven't got to pay that money because you can't play." They wouldn't, would they? They'd say, ultimately, this is the reality.
Yeah, I met him
we'll stick to our side of things.
Yeah, this is an owner of a football club.
I just realised. Yeah, I just realised what's happening.
But I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. You can only go. It seems to go in the player's direction all the time. You know, he signs a 5-year deal. He's 2 years into it. He's playing splendidly. Of course, the agent's going to be in on top of it. It's either
Oladipo is a tall guy as well,
or I'm going to ask for more money, depending on which one you want to get. Maybe he's going to get
gets
to a big club. A really
9 likes away from 40, man. Yeah, let's hit these likes.
But Liverpool over the last 20 odd years have proven themselves in European football. This is the big point. So he gets this chance.
Right, 1 minute.
I look at it from a Newcastle viewpoint. Simon's absolutely right. I mean, the rules change for it looks as if the superior club always seems to beat the inferior one in many aspects. But overall, it is one of those points where you think, listen, if we lose this player, the season's almost upon us. Well, where are we going to get a player?
Have you experienced a player that's done what Isak's doing, which is clearly decided I don't want to play for the club, and they've done a U-turn? I.e. Morgan Gibbs-White, we're going to see.
Yes, is there a chance? Believe it or not,
Isak still plays for Newcastle.
Way back some years ago, I had my captain. This when I was at Aston Villa, Gareth Barry, wanting to leave the football club. He wanted to go because he wanted to go to Liverpool at the time, and I obviously was disappointed because I wanted him to stay. It was really important if that was the case. But we put a price on his head at the time. If Liverpool were going to meet that price, that was fine. They didn't meet that price. They didn't. They were a couple of £1 million short. The chairman of the football club, the owner, Mr. Lerner, stood steadfast and said, no, this is it. This is the price. Now, Gareth wasn't too happy about it at the end of it all. Hemmed and hard about things. But Liverpool decided that was it. They weren't going to go any further. What was disappointing to Gareth was about 2 weeks later.
So Simon Jordan is just the biggest hypocrite. 1 minute he's moaning at Liverpool for their antics of trying to persuade Alexander Isak. Next minute he's like, oh yeah, Newcastle kind of did the same thing, so it's fine. This is the team sheet out. Yes, road to 3K, 9 likes away from 40, man. We've got 60 people in the building. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you done so. Yeah, talk shit. Now, to be fair to TalkSport, I've met a lot of the TalkSport guys. Yeah, whereabouts are you from in Liverpool anyway, bro? Simon and Goldstein are wafflers, yeah. Big up, bro.
How we doing? We actually okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. Are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Just hope this Isak deal just moves ahead a little bit quicker.
Yeah, that's another day, mate. Another day. Oh, you're living in Southport? Oh, big up, bruv. Scumbag. No, we're just reacting to this TalkSport, basically chatting crap about our club, saying, oh yeah, the way we need to, Alexander Isak needs to grow up because he wants to push for a move to Liverpool. Sorry, if he doesn't want to be there, what's he supposed to do? Oh yeah, I'll just sit my contract out. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll sit my 3-year contract out, right? And I won't say nothing, even though I want to go. The TalkSport guys are top guys, but some of them do chat utter shit. I don't know if you agree. I've seen the clip.
Yeah, they've always had a little agenda when it comes to Liverpool, but if it's any of the other big teams, they don't really mention it. You know, like R9 famously went to Inter Milan, AC Milan, Barcelona, you know, like players like that, like they do it. But as soon as it's involved in Liverpool, it's always like a travesty and it's big news and stuff.
Yeah. Have you seen the Liverpool team sheet?
Yeah, it's very strong, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll put it on screen again. And then we'll come back to the clip. I don't know what's your thoughts on the team. Yeah, Luis Diaz did the exact same thing, but where was everyone saying the same thing about Luis Diaz? Trent, another one. Everyone was like, oh, if Trent wants to go, let him go. Stop crying.
Is starting there?
Sorry?
Is Ekatike starting there, is he?
Yeah, Katike's in.
Bloody hell, it's quite quick, that, isn't it? He's only just signed straight in.
Yeah, get him up to speed, mate. Get him quickly up to speed, innit? That's what we got to do.
It looks good, that though.
The thing is, what I don't understand is, right, where was everyone saying, where was everyone defending us when it came to Trent? When it came to Trent, oh my God, your fan base just needs to grow the fuck up. If he's done everything at Liverpool, if he wants to leave, he can leave. So, well, I'm not being funny. Isak's done basically everything at Newcastle. He's not going to win the Champions League anytime soon. He's won your trophy. He's got your Champions League football. Twice, actually, Champions League football. Got you to another Carabao Cup final, giving you probably your best season of your life as a Newcastle fan. And people are holding him a grudge because he wants a bigger move to Liverpool. What? Because he wants to go and win the Premier League and win the Champions League. What is wrong with that? It's his footballing career. It's not ours. It's no one else's. It's his footballing career. Do you know what I mean?
He's in the prime of his years as well, Isaac, isn't he? I think he's like 24, 25. So if he doesn't move now, if he stays them 3 years at Newcastle, not many people would want to sign him when he's 28. People would still sign him, but it just wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, big up to the Toon fans in the chat. I've actually got some nice Newcastle fans that do subscribe to the channel. We also had everyone policing the way that we was feeling about Trent. Facts. Absolute facts. When Trent left on a free, the amount of abuse we got as fans for saying this is how we feel. But when it comes to Newcastle, let's all feel sorry for Newcastle because they can't spend. They're a lovely club, this, and that. Okay, who gives a fuck if they're a lovely club or not?
One thing Newcastle's fans need
to leave. Say that again, mate.
One thing Newcastle fans need to understand is when you want to act like a big club, you'll get treated like one. So by Newcastle obviously trying to break into the top 6, all the big 6 clubs are going to treat them that way, aren't they? They're not going to help them out with transfers. They're not going to, they're going to get treated a little bit differently now, Newcastle, because obviously they're trying to break into the big 6.
Yeah. Yes. You are correct. Have you, before into this show, I do want to go over a couple of things. Have you, Liverpool actually have signed a player, guys, by the way. I don't know if anyone has seen. Because, yes, I know it's not Isak, but...
The Salford striker.
Yeah, we signed a striker, man, and, yeah, Arsenal in the mud, man. We signed someone called Willie Wright. Apparently, this guy's actually sick, because he scored 50 goals. He signed a 3-year contract. I don't know why a 3-year contract, but here we go from Fabrizio, who's done his medical. I suppose it's just nice to have a little academy products in the team. Yeah, kid from Salford, smash the likes.
He's been likened to I seen a video on him the other day where the scout was talking about him, and he's been likened to Harry Kane. Very similar style striker to what Harry Kane is.
I mean, how old is the kid? Because genuinely, he looks about 12. I mean, I can't say much, but yeah, smash that like, yeah, Will Wright, yeah, I do. Got to see the Ekitike Verts link up. Yes, come on. I'm happy for Liverpool fan getting Ekitike and Verts. Hope we don't do a Barca and have a load of attack and no defense. Yeah, mate. I have a Tristan Slot. He's 17. I mean, to be fair, I'm only 3 years older than. Hey, mate, do you think we get a new left winger now that Diaz is gone? I saw a few reports about Nusa will right. The Salford kid is striker 17 mil, 190 centimeters tall. Do I think we'll get a left winger? I don't know. I don't know. I think Sonny thinks we do, but I don't know. Do you think we get a left winger, bro?
I feel like it's at the bottom of our agenda right now, isn't it? Obviously everyone wants Mark Gay to come in. Isaac, I think centre-back's priority right now, and obviously getting Isaac through the door. if we can obviously sell enough players, bring in enough money to buy a left winger, it would probably be the best transfer window Liverpool have ever had in history.
Really? Oh yeah, I think it will. To be fair, I do think it will. Big up to everyone inside 50. Fuck's sakes! Does anyone know when the first is? I've got a flipping. The flipping first of. Oh god, man. I give up. Yeah, big up Salah and Van Dijk window. Yeah, but this window has been, and also Salah and Van Dijk window wasn't even the same window really. No, one was in January, one was in this summer, and also added into the factor of we could genuinely sign the best striker in the league, pound for pound. You add in a generational talent in Florian Wirtz. You add in Milos Kerkez, who's going to be your left back for probably the next 7 years plus. Frimpong got a squad addition. Madadashvili, you're covering for the future. Ekitike, again, we'll see how he gets on. Good to see Freddie Woodman on the bench. He was a great kid at the tune. Okay. But getting them, nothing can top that. I mean, fair enough. The first is Friday. Oh. For God's sake. I've got someone wanting to come out on the first. And that means I'm going to have to. God.
On the Adidas day.
Yeah, man. I was going to do some content, but I'm going to have to postpone it for a bit. Terrific. Big up to everyone, and man, 50 of you inside. Let's get these likes up and get subscribing. I will still try and get someone like Nusa, as they are 46 million pounds for someone as good as him for his age. Would be a good shot. He wouldn't even mind being back up. I think Yildiz would be a good but pricey. Yildiz will cuss his alarm in her leg, mate. Where have you seen the Isak deal is advanced? It is advancing with personal terms reached. We're looking to bid. A lot of sources are saying that we're getting closer, like Sasha's who broke the personal terms factor. Versus Salah link-up play is going to be insane this game. I'm calling it. I'm excited to watch Ekitike. I don't know about you, Sonny.
Yeah, sometimes it's not the most, flamboyant signings that get you excited. Sometimes it's the ones that come in and they've got no real expectations on the shoulder. Obviously, if we sign Isak, Ekitike is going to have no pressure on his shoulders, and can see him being a bit of a Firmino style player for us.
Can I just say, I've got a bombshell. Just caught my eye from Anfield sector. Ben Doak is absent. Could Ben Doak be sold? Then, with Liverpool looking to get a valuation of 25 million.
Could you see Newcastle wanting Ben Doak? I know he was linked with Sunderland and people like that. Normally they like British players, don't they? Newcastle, they tend to find like up and coming British talent.
I don't know where he goes. Me personally, I would like him to go on loan. I actually don't want to sell him. Funny enough. No, if I'm actually being real, I actually don't. Apparently Isak is selling his house at the moment. Yes. Footy Reacts is tired and it's only pre-season. Mate, I've had about 3 hours sleep and I'm still doing another half an hour, and then I've got to do a watch along, then a match reaction, then I've got to go on N90's channel. So, yeah, can you blame me?
The grind is real.
Yeah, then after that I'm going to go to the gym. So then I'm gonna be physically knackered. Clark was renting it, but got burgled. So he moved. The fuck. Busy day, wow, lad. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. No rest for the week. yeah. My chat already knows, man. Listen, we don't play games here. We don't play games on this fucking channel. We don't have fucking days off. What the fuck is a day off? You know, you're not gonna achieve what you want in life if you have days off, mate. That's the way I look at it. But I've just seen this now. IndyCar bomber. Now I'm gonna explain to people about IndyCar for a second. Apparently, this IndyCar guy is not the same dude from. This is not the same. This is not the same dude as the guy from the KFC man. Apparently, this is an actual legitimate account now. But he's had, and to be fair, he's been right this summer. Alexander Isak's trip to Sweden. Our sources are saying Isak has made a trip back to Sweden while being on strike from Newcastle. Now we can't confirm if he's back in England or still enjoying some time in Sweden to get away from his transfer saga. How the fuck would you find that out? Like, what? Let me get to the chat. Busy day, yeah. You sleep, bro, or not? I do. I can't have a power nap in a stream, can I, mate? One day off I get is not having one. Yeah. See, I'm literally busy until like 5 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this stream, go over to... No, I'm not. I'm going to finish this stream, then do the watch long, do the match reaction, go on N90's channel, go to the gym, probably come back, eat, and then I'm going to do a late night stream, depending on if there's any news. How would Sweden get him away from the saga? He will see it and hear it. Exactly, but I suppose it's like home comfort. You can feel a lot more comfortable. I don't know. All that rubbish. But yeah, Ben Doak, I reckon he could be sold in the next week. Interesting. I do want to go with some...
Did you see, Bailey, that all the Newcastle fans, they were all streaming last night, and like it was called like Isaac AWOL watch. Like he's supposedly gone AWOL. Like not even anyone in the club knows where he is and what he's doing.
Apparently, this came out last night. Exclusive civil war. Fuck's sake. The information has come from our sources close to Newcastle United players that a civil war has broken out between the players over Alexander Isak. Yeah, okay. Players feel distracted. Senior players want Isak sold. Certain players on Isak's side, Eddie are annoyed at saga. Isak will be blanked. Jesus Christ. What else has he said? He does say some funny stuff, but this was funny when he put out this. I know Isak's on the run. Yeah, I agree. That's what I mean, bro. I know, man. Guys, we're 10 likes away from 50. Big up to you all. Sonny, man, what's your plans? Are you watching the game?
Yeah, unlucky for me. I was on holiday last week, as I was obviously starting to stream. I've done like 12, 13 streams in like 3 days, just trying to be like yourself, be consistent, get myself out there. I'm back in work at 12, so I've kind of got to... Luckily, though, when I go into the warehouse, in and out the warehouse where I work, I can check on my phone and watch the game. So I have my phone in my pocket with it on.
Yeah. I'll never forget. It was I can't remember where I was. I remember there was a family wedding, by the way, and Liverpool played Barcelona. Do you know when Liverpool played Barcelona in the preseason friendly?
Is that the one where we beat them?
Yeah, 4-0. I will never forget there was a family wedding on that day. And I was like, my mum was like, "You looking forward to the wedding?" And I was like, bearing in mind, I was about, I would say about 10, right? I was like, I'll be honest, Mum, I just want to watch Messi versus Liverpool. Oh, God. But no, those preseason friendlies used to be elite. Hello, here, I'm from Liverpool. Well, big up to you, bro. Yeah, big up the Scousers in the chat, man. Isak on the run. Where are you from in Liverpool, bro? CJ might know you. Yeah. Nice one. Yeah, big up the chat. So, I actually do want to watch the rest of this clip before we finish off.
For 10 million at the time, and they went to.
Can you hear it, bro?
And then 2 weeks
Yeah,
later,
I can hear it. Yeah.
have it around, spent 20 million on Robbie Keane. So Gareth was really irked by that. Eventually, he came back, sorted his head out, no problem. Stayed the next year, played brilliantly for us, absolutely brilliantly. Might even have been our best player that particular year, and then got his move to Manchester City, where he ended up having great success.
Let's bring Crookie in very quickly, Simon. Our chief football correspondent, Crookie, is here now. Crookie, thank you. There you go. There he is. Bring us up to speed with Alexander Isak. What is the latest in this situation? I feel like every single day I turn on X, as it's called now, that there's a new development. Where are we now on it?
Well, it's certainly becoming the saga of the summer. Obviously, Liverpool have sold Luis Diaz, or agreed a deal to sell Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich for around about £65.5 million. It actually takes the money they've raked in transfer fees to £190 million. I think the net spend this summer is now only 115 million, because I think a lot of Newcastle fans are asking from a PSR perspective, well, how can they afford to sign Ugo Ekitike for big money and Isak as well? He is still a dream target for Liverpool. I think they would want encouragement from Newcastle that they're ready to accept a British record bid before they actually make that interest formal. I've spoken before with Simon about the respect at the top of the two football clubs, with Richard Hughes, the Liverpool sporting director, and Eddie Howe, the Newcastle manager, having a really close relationship. So I think they'll go about this respectfully, but it's pretty clear, isn't it, that Isak is pushing for a move. You don't leave your star player out of a lucrative pre-season tour when it's as much about endorsements and appearances as it is about actually getting on the pitch, because he's got a minor thigh issue. I think when Eddie Howe comes out and says there's no chance that Isak links up in Singapore, even at a later date, I think he knows that he's got to fight.
What in the world have I just seen on fucking YouTube? Guys, let me pull this up. According to the football fucking terrorist, right? Let me pull this up. According to the football terrorist, right? Big up Ends, man, he's live. Big up Shane. Where did I see this? The football terrorist. Let me show you this. What have I just seen? Guys, apparently here we go. Liverpool done deal. Isak to Liverpool. Well, I'm intrigued to see what he's got to say.
Is this Terry, is it?
Yeah, apparently Liverpool done deal. Isak to Liverpool. Apparently. So where's the here we go? Where is the here we go? So I should check my Twitter right now. And there should be a here we go. There's no here we go, I see. No.
I've just checked Ornstein and Romano's pages as well.
Lad, he will only talk about Arsenal on that stream. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know his partner's an actual Arsenal fan. She used to actually be on the show. She's not on it anymore, but I'd say about 2 years ago, there used to be a girl on there, and she was an Arsenal fan, and that's his girlfriend.
What is it? Jess who knows football or something?
I think she's the colour. I'm sure because I only know because when they were on stream together, I used to watch her streams. Like I do like the terrace. And he used to flirt back and forth with a girl. And then all of a sudden, she wasn't on the streams anymore, but I always used to hear him, people in the chat used to comment to him saying, you're only nice about Arsenal because your fiancé is an Arsenal fan.
Fuck, she looks about 20 and Terry's about 40-something.
Because I remember I was obviously on the show watching, and all the comments always used to say it. They always used to say, "Oh, Teddy, you're only nice about Arsenal because you don't want to be in the doghouse with your missus and all stuff like it." They always used to get commented into
in the doghouse, you know.
Think about it though. Imagine if you're sat there streaming, and like my girlfriend's a Manchester City fan. If I was sat there streaming all day, just taking the piss out of Manchester City all day, eventually your partner's going to get in the mood with you, isn't she? You know what I mean? So he's probably just being smart of anything.
Yeah, I do agree.
But he does, yeah. He goes a bit over the top when it comes to Arsenal. I've thought in the past. He's a United fan as well, isn't it? And like I know they do have a bit of a rivalry. It's nothing like Liverpool and United, but he never acts like they have a rivalry. Like,
no, he's always a bit. Mate, honestly, that title will be Liverpool based, and he'll talk about Arsenal the whole time. Yeah, so we won't even Arsenal the most protected club in the Prem. Yeah, lads, clickbait, mate. That Terry's a bad gimp. 8 likes from 50. Yeah, man, come on, let's get these likes up, man. If you're watching back on the replay, it's been a nice morning stream, if I'm being honest. Newcastle United getting all English players. Why? Who are they getting? Hi everyone, how are you? Also, how is your family? Everything's good, mate. Appreciate it. Do you think there's a chance Newcastle won't budge for anything but 150? I think they will, maybe because Isak wants to move. I just don't think you can keep a player that's worth over 120, 130 million that doesn't want to be there. Me personally, I just don't see it. I know. What about you, Sonny, mate?
I think the fact that Isaac's going down the route that he's going down, it's quite telling as well, because from what I've heard about him, he's meant to be he's meant to be a nice person. He's not that sort of character that would do this sort of thing. So he must really want this Liverpool move. And his dad's a Liverpool fan as well, which is probably a massive factor in it. Obviously, I can imagine his dad's probably sitting there saying, do what you can to get this move, son, because if you move to Liverpool, you can just imagine how it's going to go for it. He'll go down as a legend, I reckon. He doesn't even have to score Haaland numbers for us, just be half decent, better than what Nunes was, and just simple tap-ins for us. And I think we've got a winner on our hands.
Yeah, I agree. Newcastle made a big mistake not giving him that improved contract they were meant to give him. I agree. Everyone in the football terrace comments are getting onto him. Oh my god. Yeah, everyone's on the terrace for that. Wow. We'll just finish off.
He's changed the show. He's changed the show a little bit as well. It used to be originally it was just like a panel show. He'd start the show and there'd be like loads of people on there. But now he starts it and the first part is just him talking, and then the panel comes on like later on, doesn't it?
Yeah. Endo should have started. It is what it is, mate. It is what it is. I'm actually going to see who else is doing watch-alongs. Do people really do watch-alongs for pre-seasons?
I'd generally never heard of this team before last week when I seen the fixture as well.
What, Yokohama?
I've heard of obviously the city. It just when it popped up and we were playing, I was like, I've generally never. I don't think we've ever played against that team before, and I can't remember seeing them ever before. Not even on FIFA.
Not even on FIFA, you know. Not even on FIFA. Well, how do you say that? How do you put? I think we win a trophy, you know, if we win. It's a final. We actually win a trophy. No, I'm not even capping, guys. If we win, we get a trophy.
It'll be like the Asia Cup or something that like when Tottenham won the Audi Cup, isn't it?
Yeah. Get your trophies in, lads. Get your trophies in. Don't mind if I do. We're going to win some little cup, and I'm going to be gassed. We're going to celebrate it like Man U won, celebrated the Bangkok Cup. Will our players gel? Hopefully. Get Arsenal. Arsenal got a trophy for winning in Asia. No way. If Fetz gives away the ball once, you better be prepared for that. You'll be alright. Ends doing a watch along. What do you mean Ends is doing a watch along? Yeah, Ends is a good guy, mate.
Can see it being a quiet week when it comes to news with Liverpool this week, as we were talking about the other day on Rod. I think it's just going to be a waiting game now till Friday or Saturday.
CJ, you better be here for the fucking watch along, yeah, because you wasn't here for the last watch along. So I'm expecting to be seeing you in the chat for the watch along, mate. For the watch along. Arsenal got a trophy. Wait, Sonny, can you actually see the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Fair.
Yeah.
I am here for the watch along. Good man. Good man. You getting that new Liverpool Adidas kit? Yes. How nice is that font on the back of the kits? It does look nice. I like it.
The calligraphy one, the jacket, I shared that through me Twitter. The calligraphy one, and it looks nice, doesn't it?
I forgot to tweet out I'm live. Whoops. What an idiot. What an idiot I am. Oh, we just hit 2,040 subs. Come on. Big up to everyone, man, inside watching.
I can't wait to get me. I'm going to get the green and the home kit, mate. I might even get all three of them, to be honest. I'm going to get a Wait one, and I'm going to probably get an Isak one.
I'm going to get... Who am I getting on the back of my kits? Probably... who am I getting? if Isak signs, Isak Verts, and I'm going to go with a funky other player on the other one. I'm going to get like Connor Bradley or something.
Yeah, well, I did that last year because my second name, as I said, but my second name's Bradley as well. You know what I mean? So it looks good regardless. It looks like it's my name, or it could be Connor Bradley. You know what I mean? It just does look sound. To be fair.
Did you get Bradley 84 on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no. I'm going to get the green one with Jar. Yeah, man.
To be fair, a lot of people will do that this season, won't they? I can see a lot of people getting Jota as like a little nice thing for them.
Yeah, I am on Twitter, mate. Lucho's goodbye is making me tear up. Is Allison okay? We don't know what's up with him, barring the fact that he's been alleged sent home. But yeah, we hope he's going to be okay, man. We hope so. We're hoping, mate. We're hoping. Get Rio on the LFC website. I probably won't get Rio on the back, mate. I want to actually at least get a player that will play consistently week in, week out. But if he does, maybe the season after or something like that, I might do it. But yeah, we will be
I like getting redhead players, mate, because I'm a redhead. I used to get like John Anarisa. Anytime we sign a redhead, I'd get a redhead on the back of it.
Yeah.
But the worst part about it, the last half decent redhead that we even had in the team was that Bogdan, wasn't it?
I actually packed John Arisa from FIFA the other day.
I got Legends Palo the other day. It was made up. It's worth quite a lot.
Pele?
Palo.
Oh, Perlo. But yeah, people, we are going to be doing a watch along. So stay on the lookout for that. We're going to be wrapping up in the next 2 minutes or so. But yeah, Sonny, mate, just let me know what you got coming up before I go live for the watch along.
I've just been taking the advice, as I say, really, just staying consistent. I've done, in the last 3 days, I think this is my 12th or 13th show. I've got like permanent slots on some shows now, so I'm always streaming basically pretty much every day now, even when I'm working. Like I'm working today at 12, but I got up early, obviously, to do your stream and stuff like that. Like I just gonna stay consistent, keep getting out there. As soon as I get me equipment, I'll be streaming myself, and obviously the likes of you, Rod, N90, and Bill Davishman are always welcome on my channel.
Why did you actually get up just early to watch my stream?
Yeah.
Oh, big up, man.
I always do that, to be honest. Like, because to be honest, you show me support, so it's only fair I do it the other way around, isn't it?
Yeah, always, man. Appreciate that, guy. But yeah, people, what we're going to do is we're going to redirect to the watch along. So stay on the stream, and what will happen is it will link you to the watch along stream. I will be going live on that in literally 2 minutes. All I've got to do is end this, go on to the other one, click live, bosh, right? Sonny, bro, have a beautiful rest of your day, mates. Score prediction, quick.
I can see it being a high score, and especially with that team. Maybe like a 5-1, maybe. Something like that.
I'm going... You know what? Fuck this. I'm going 6-0. 6-0. Up the Reds. Slap the likes. Ekitike to score on his debut. And yeah, the watch along is coming up. Peace.